Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and do another video today. What we're going to do is I got this Ruger Super Blackhawk chambered in 44 mag. We're going to be shooting some Winchester white box 240 grain semi-jacketed soft points. There's nothing real special about this gun here. The only thing is that I did do a trigger job on it, and it has like a 2-ounce trigger. I've done a video on that already. If you want to, you can head on over to my channel and check it out. It's pretty interesting. In today's video, what we're going to be testing with this gun though is we're going to see if any chamber on a revolver cylinder has an inherent advantage or disadvantage to the rest of them. The theory is that these cylinders, they can't bore out each chamber exactly in line with the forcing cone. So there's a variation in accuracy between them. We're going to try to see if we can put that to the test. Might be a waste of time today. I'm only going to be shooting from about 35 yards because I don't want to really try to embarrass myself too much today. And we're going to be shooting off of a bench. I'm not the best shot in the world, so I don't even know if we'll be able to tell any difference between the chambers in the cylinder or not. But find out. Sat down to record, and the battery died on my Vortex Venom there. As soon as I sat down, turned the dot on, pulled the hammer back, got ready to shoot, and it just faded out and died. So, right there is the last hole from the first cylinder. We're going to go ahead and load up the second cylinder now. We're going to be aiming for the target with a 2 next to it. Alright, had one hit a little bit low there. I'm pretty sure it was me. Right there was the first cylinder that was, the first chamber that was shot in the cylinder. Right there's the second. And now, we gotta circle back around to it. We're gonna load up the third. Just in case I didn't mention it, I'm shooting this at 35 yards off of a rest. I do think it's worth noting that this ammo that I'm using is not my primary hunting ammo. I primarily like to use a 300 grain XTP Hornady load. But so far, I really don't think these groupings are bad. All my shots appeared, for the most part, seem to be slightly high, slightly to the left. I've had 2 flyers that I'm fairly certain were just me, not the gun, and they both ended up slightly low, slightly left. Alright, right there was the third cylinder, or the third chamber of the cylinder. Here we're going to load the fourth. And look at there, not too bad. I don't know if I'm just now hitting a groove or what, but that group right there is in tight competition with my first group. If there's any variation between those two, it's not much. Here in a little bit, I might take a measuring tape and put it to them. I have to hunt it down, though. I didn't bring one with me today. All right, so right there was the fourth chamber. Oh, sorry, right there was the fourth chamber. Going on, loading up the fifth. All right there was chamber number 5. So far, I'm really not seeing, if there's any difference, it's negligible. Like, I would not be able to tell at all from shot to shot. That being said, we got one cylinder left, or one chamber of the cylinder left, I'm sorry. Right there was our first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and now loading up the sixth. Last 3 rounds, finish off this group. Well, guys, there you have it. Your 6th chamber is definitely the best one out of your cylinder. There's 2 holes. There's 2 bullets, that exact same hole right there, and it's the tightest group that we shot today. Yeah, you just can't deny it. Cylinder, chamber 6 of the cylinder, it's far superior than the others. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic here, but that really is pretty impressive. I'm actually really happy that I just shot that, considering my hand is kind of sore now. I've been shooting quite a bit today. Besides just this little test here, I've done some other shooting. And that's my best shots of the day, period. I think I'm going to revisit this test. I think I'm going to actually try it with my hunting ammo, though. And I think I'm going to stretch it out past 35 yards. I really like to shoot this gun at 100. I know that with my hunting loads, they're all easily on those targets, well within those targets at 100 yards. I think I'm going to push it out next time and just test it out. It's a little bit more expensive to do than shooting just a cheap old Winchester white box. But stretching out further, maybe it'll exaggerate the groups a little bit more. Either which way, I'm pretty happy with that first group. Or I'm happy with number 4, and I'm super happy with number 6. I'm going to try to get this video edited today. I've got a lot of stuff to cut out of it. Mainly, I had to go hunt down the battery, things like that. But stay tuned. We'll have more things to come.